Awesome. Alright, so let's go ahead and meet at B again. We're gonna talk some more lanes. And I believe we went over all of the specific callouts, so we're good. Let's just meet up at garage. Alright, so a neat thing you can do with the stairs, and this works pretty much everywhere on the map, they've included a way to do this, is using the stairs as a head glitch. So if you want to make a smaller head glitch for a longer range, you just back up further and further away from the stairs. If you want a real tight head glitch, get close to the stairs. And that works for this set of stairs as well. Obviously, if it pulls you up, go ahead and re-crouch. Yeah. Yep. Go ahead and re-crouch if it pulls you up. You can back up to prevent it from auto-covering. Yeah. Now, I believe if someone would go stand up there for me, like right on the outside of that glacier nade. On my side, please. Alright, someone needs to stand where Reaper is currently standing, who is on the other team. It pulled up. Yeah, but you can actually shoot through that little gap. See my head, Reaper? Yeah. You have to... Yeah. So the way this works is you can stand right on this little piece of rubble, and if you continue to ADS and walk towards this wall to your left, you'll actually just pull your head height up just enough to peek through that. And it's a really hard angle to see the head of the person doing, and I can almost guarantee you that you can't land the shot. See that? Yeah, you can. It's just where you're standing down at the bottom there, you have full view of their head anyways, and they have no ability to shoot you. So if you're running sniper or bow, that's a really good way to get the first hit on someone. You know what happens if someone sees you jumping up there? They're just gonna throw a nade. Yeah, they're just gonna throw a nade right on it. I just have really bad accuracy with my glacier nade placement for long range. But they're gonna do what he just did. They're gonna throw a nade right on this area from all the way up there. Or they're going to do what most players will do, which is move up here and then just come up and shotgun you. What? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And if you shatter dive into that, it should kill you too. Yeah. Hey, oi, oi, I wasn't trying to kill you. Alright, so obviously you guys found those little angles. That's one of my favorite angles on the rare occasion that I'm sniping or scout rifling on this map. To look through that gap. because you can get peeks on people that they just don't know you can see them. Yep. Yeah, that's a really hard one to maintain as well. A lot of people will jump to shoot here. If you're gonna do that, jump back here. Rather than jumping way out here, because this is exposing your whole chest and your head. This is just exposing the top of your head for a second. Yeah, if you can land the shots, then go for it. Yep. Here's another nice little weird spot that that warlocks. I think Hunter is gonna get up here too. On the door frame. But Titans should definitely be able to get up here. Yeah. Eh, you might be able to. I find it easiest to do it if you're just looking straight on at it. Just do a quick. Yeah, there, you got it. Yeah, yeah, I was consistently landing it, but now I'm not able. Yeah, there. Just like walk at the wall as you're landing it. It's not. Obviously, warlocks have the advantage that they just stay in the air forever. But you can, if you get real good at getting up there, it's not too challenging. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You want to start from a little bit further away, maybe. That way you can jump more directly at it. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Just come at it direct and stand. And yeah, that's a little cheeky angle that you can snipe or stuff from. I believe it works back here at truck cover as well. Yeah, it's very difficult to get on, but I'm not as familiar with doing that one. Yeah. If you can get really good at getting on small ledges, you can get a major edge. Yeah. Uh, Dawn Blades can float. Oi. 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 No. Dawn Blades, you can just float up here forever if you get Heat Rises going. This is a really good way to play Heat Rises back in here. It takes a... Yeah, it's top tree Dawnblade. Celestial Fire's tree. Yeah. It extends the duration. Right. So I've seen warlocks who can stay up there for like entire control games. It's just terrifying. Because there's just no penalty for being way up there. You can't jump out of the map anymore. That's good. Again, angles that you think would be cool to get shots through and would look really great in a montage, but you should never actually do if you want to win a match. Shooting through these. Don't think I have to explain why that is a bad angle. Alright. This room, again, you can head glitch over into trucks. You can use this wall plus the pillar plus the stairs to really just control that doorway. Yeah. Yep. Right, right. A lot of people don't know how to play depot. and a really good team can capitalize that if they do. Yeah, you can hold back way back in there. You can even use your hand cannon from back on these stairs and just hit people all the way out at running at you from out at trucks. Yeah, if they're over at zone, then you've got a great angle, but they've also got the head glitch. Oof, brutal. Yeah, you get it. All right. This map, there's a lot of little weird things, but for the most part, you won't see them. Nice little angle for snipers again. Wow, I'm so bad at walking on rails. Uh, Reaper saw where I was at. Yeah, way back over here. If you're on, yeah, where Reaper is at, you can see all the way over. Yeah, because a lot of people would just stay at that doorway, and that's a really easy to view sight line. But if you're running up, you guys can see me, and the only reason I know you guys are there is one, because you all are bright colored, and two, because I know you're there. But a lot of people will move up here if they're getting shot from mid. They'll come up and then they'll move into this cover because they think they're being chased and they'll be jumping up. And if you're there, you can just snipe them anyways. So that's a good spot. I believe there's another thing over here you can get on top of. I don't remember where it's at. Ah, shotgunners. Yep. Yeah. Shotgunners can use this. You can also use it to hand cannon someone on box. It's again nothing. The advantage to that is literally that those pipes shield almost all of you, but your hold advantage gets taken away if they get over here. I dealt some damage with the messenger. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you're on Dawnblade, you can get up. Let me actually swap over to Dawnblade so I can show you guys the Icarus Dash trick there. Dawnblades can actually get up here and... Oh, that's well. That would make a difference. Icarus Dash. Coming from up here, Dawnblades can get up here and actually just Icarus Dash at the wall, and you can stay at the wall longer. That's an important thing to note. Anytime you're seeing an Icarus Dash, if they're on walls, they can Icarus Dash into the wall and stay in the air longer than they otherwise would be able to. So if you're shotgunning or you're rushing a shotgunning Icarus Dash, expect them to do this once or twice before you come through the doorway. But that little hesitation of doing this and then doing it again in order to stay above you is enough to make sure that you know for the next 5 seconds they have no way to evade your rush. So if you can bait it so that they Icarus Dash a door to stay in the air above it, you can really, really mess with people. I didn't know you could get on that ledge. That's a really nice sight line. Huh. Never knew you could get up there. Oh, Reaper almost had it. Yep, there. You have to walk towards the wall, but Reaper was really close. So close, Reaper. There you go. Now turn. I mean, you're real visible, but it is a sightline that people wouldn't think of. Yeah. Yeah. If you're up there with a sniper or a scout, you've probably already won that engagement. But yeah. Yeah. It's a weird little angle. If you can get up there and you're getting chased by like a shotgun or something, there you go. Ah, I'm trying to assist you in getting up there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't forget. Yeah, don't forget the glacier nades. Yeah. Yeah. Glacier nades are actually, people forget that glacier nades, yeah, glacier nades aren't just shatter dive. Like, glacier nades can get you into very weird positions. A main reason you don't see people using them is they glow like I can't think of any more uh, unique lanes. Uh, yeah, no more head glitches that I can think of on the map. Anyone got a strange lane that they'd like to mention? Any Q&As? Mm-hmm. So, alright, this map, this map is one of the most balanced maps in the game. There's a good lane for snipers and bows, being this one, or down from comp heavy all the way to trucks, being here. So those are good, like, long range snipers and bows, maybe scout rifles even. But for the majority of this map, this whole area here, from jump up all the way up to here, is going to be hand cannons. This is just designed for hand cannon dueling. Same for depot, it's hand cannons, shotguns, maybe a fusion rifle, but you'll rarely see a fusion rifle in depot. Usually if they're running fusion rifle, they'll be out in this area again. Or they'll be out there over where you guys were just at. Over here. This is good pulse and scout rifle territory. Occasionally you'll see a hand cannon, but pulses, scout rifles, auto rifles work really well in this area, as there's not a lot of cover for hand cannons to dip behind. Now, a important thing to note, scouts, hand cannons, and pulse rifles can all be played the same way, which is just using cover and peek shotting. They're all peek weapons. Auto rifles are obviously not peek weapons, because if you lose your damage, you've lost damage. Like it's worse for your TTK to peek back and forth if you don't have to. So yeah. This map is particularly well suited for pulses, scouts, and hand cannons, and then for special weapons, you're going to want something of a mix between shotguns and snipers usually. If you like angles, grenade launchers work really well because you can do bounces off of there. Obviously not with a heavy weapon that detonates on impact, but tube grenade launchers can bounce off that. tube launchers can bounce off a lot of things. So it really comes down to whatever you prefer to play. Everything works its own way, and this map does not play well for real just out there loadouts. Like if you're running scout rifle and sniper on this map, I can guarantee you the only place you're going to be standing is here or back at trucks, because there is no other lane for you on this map. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Now, a neat angle, you're looking at a angle that's fairly common, but if you move to that back corner instead, yeah, that's gonna give you cover all the way out to this piece of cover. See that? That's a better angle, because while that same piece of angle you were looking at gives you the exact same view, it's also a common angle, and someone can get up here and be completely invisible to the rest of your team and be shooting you. But back here, you can actually have yourself back there, you can have a teammate slide up, or you can have someone flank from way over here. If they're hiding back here, your options are kind of limited if you're back in that other spot. So yes, it's a good snipe lane, but it's a consistently used one. And best piece of advice you can give it, yeah, best piece of advice for snipers is the 3-second rule. If you're in a spot for longer than 3 seconds, move. Whether you've gotten a kill there or not, your goal should be to always be moving as a sniper. Because anytime you're staying in a spot for a long time, or if you're laning one spot, they're going to call that. And the second they call that you're laning a spot, that spot's lost all of its power. Because they're just not going to push that lane anymore. So for instance, if someone is back here on truck pillar, and they're laning this, everyone knows the counter to this, right? You just run through center, you run through A, and suddenly the sniper has to engage with you in a hand cannon duel or a whatever kind of primary they have duel in your preferred range. See what I mean? So don't ever stay in a spot for longer than you need to be. Maybe 5 seconds, but really if you're playing optimally, it should be 3.